got kind of I wouldn't say a new career, but a career change of sorts. You're helping people with nutrition. You're taking it from Instagram to the streets, so to speak. How is this going?
It's actually not that new. It's just that people are starting to realize I'm doing it, and I'm getting more attention working with athletes. I've been doing this actually for years, especially with a lot of UFC fighters, MMA guys. But now you're seeing more and more with me working with boxers.
Okay, so I'm just an idiot. So I just didn't pay enough attention, and I didn't know. What's one thing working with an HBO high-level fighter, a big pay-per-view fight, what's one thing you got to be cautious of and you got to really work on to make sure everything's in place?
You got to make sure the fighter is not overtraining. There's a lot of demands. One of them being media demands, which we're seeing right now. But also coaches and trying to get the most out of your fighter. There's only so many hours in a day. There's only so much energy a guy has to put into his training. So it's easy to get burned out. So you got to really be careful of your recovery, making sure the fighter is getting proper rest.
So really getting that proper recovery time, even maybe take like days to rest at times just to get that adequate training.
Absolutely. Recovery is really, really important, especially at this level. At this level, everybody's good. Triple G's in great shape. He's good. Danny's great. He's a world champion. We just got to make sure that he's recovering from his workouts and his training sessions so he can be the best that he can be each and every time out.
How common is it with boxers, because I just see it in the gym, people push through pain, is it to ignore recovery and almost look at you like you're crazy when they tell you got to rest?
It's kind of that old school mentality, that military, mentality of like, go, 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 push the limits at all times, that hard-nosed toughness. But at this level, sports science is so important, and recovery is really premier at the top level.
How do you see this fight going?
I think this is a great fight for Danny. I think with his size, his reach, his athleticism, his boxing ability, if he goes out there and uses his boxing IQ, I think he's got a really great shot.
What's next for you?
We're talking right now, hopefully looking at April. I've been getting some great training while I've been out here, maintaining my fitness and working out with Danny on our runs and getting some boxing in between. So I'm looking to announce what's going on pretty soon.
Finally, I got to ask you, because my man Stan the Man, and he was your sparring partner. I saw a photo of you two together. Was it trippy to see a guy who, when he was in China, he was mistaken for you? I don't know if you ever knew that, but people were trying to interview him thinking he was Chris Algieri. Have you talked about that?
Yeah, so I was actually talking to Stan this weekend about that. It was pretty funny. It was me meeting my quote-unquote body double. But we were actually talking about how we don't actually look that much alike. It just seemed that way when we were in China.